Curbing gun violence in Lexington today. City leaders sat down to discuss the ongoing problem. The city is on track to break last year's homicide record, and it's reported more than 100 shootings so far this year. Lexington has taken steps to address the issue, mostly focusing on youth. Shelby Lofton breaks down today's community conversation.
We're not talking about monsters. We're talking about people.
Local leaders took a seat at the table to talk about a national issue hitting close to home.
And we gotta face it.
Gun violence. Lexington Police Chief Lawrence Weathers says there's a number of factors leading to violent crime.
I know we got drug problems. I know we got systemic issues.
One Lexington director, Divine Karama, said gun violence starts before a gun is ever fired. Karama said social media, access to guns, fatherless homes, and more are hurting the city's young people.
Today, there's just so many other things to take children away from being a child.
Lexington resident Walker Webb says policing was different during his 31-year career with the city.
It wasn't about taking people to jail. It was about taking the wayward child home. It wasn't about doing paper for the purposes of confinement. It was all about help.
He was one of the audience members listening in on the discussion. The speaker said more funding, focus on underserved youth, and help from the community will go a long way.
We can't just have a blanket program for this whole city. We have to actually get out and talk to people, actually figure out what their needs are, and actually address those needs.
They said building relationships can bust down the high crime numbers. In Lexington, Shelby Lofton, Fox 56 10 o'clock News.
Chief Weathers said today's conversation is one of many to be had. He said as uncomfortable as they may be, they need to keep happening so people can continue learning.